All right, this is Ubaid on behalf of V Electronics, and in this video, we'll be looking at word problems relevant to linear systems or linear equations. Okay, so starting with number 28. Okay, number 28 has to do with a cash register and $5 and $10 bills. So a cash register contains $5 and $10 bills with a total value of $350. If there are 46 bills total, then how many of each does the register contain? Okay, so we've been asked to figure out how many of $5 and $10 bills does the register have. Okay, so we know that X plus Y equals 46, right? So total number of bills is 46. So we'll write the first equation. This is X plus Y equals 46. All right, and the second equation, okay, this will be 5x plus 10y equals 350 because the total amount is 350. Okay, so 5x plus 10y equals 350. Now we know that these are linear equations. For that reason, we can use either elimination or substitution to solve these equations, to figure out the variables, the values for the variables. And to do this, we'll need to reorganize, or rearrange this equation over here to find the value of y. So y equals 46 minus x. Now, once you have this value, what you can do is simply sub in this value in the second equation. So this will be 5x plus 10y. And we know the value for 10y is 46 minus x equals 350. So we know that 5x plus 460, 46 into 10, minus 10x equals 350. All right, so we know that this will be negative 5x equals 350 take away 460. So we know that 350 take away 460 will be negative 110, as a result of which x will be 110 divided by 5. Okay, this will be 22. All right, now we have the value for x. What you want to do is figure out the value for y. Okay, you can sub in the value for x in either one of these two equations. Okay, and figure out the value for y. So we know that 5x, so 5 into 22 plus 10y equals 350. You rearrange this equation, you simplify it. This will be 5 into 22. All right. This will be 110. So 110. Okay, plus 10y equals 350. Okay, which means your 10y will be 350 take away 110. So 350 take away 110. Okay, so this will be 350 take away 110. Okay, this will be 240. All right, so we know that y equals 240. Okay, this will be 240 divided by 10. Okay, so we know that y will be 24. Okay, so y will be 24 over here. All right, so we have x equals 22, y equals 24. We can also sub in the value of x into the first equation over here to figure out the value for y. So we know that 24 is the value of y, okay, and x is 22. So 22 plus y equals 46. All right, so y equals 46 minus 22. Which is 24. And we also know that 22 plus 24 equals 46. So the left-hand side of this equation equals the right-hand side. So left-hand side equals right-hand side. You can do the same for equation number 2. Left-hand side should equal to right-hand side. Okay, this is basically how you solve this equation. Okay, applications include, but not limited to, okay, your cash register, if you're a cashier, okay, internal control, this is if you're an accountant, okay, or a bookkeeper, okay, reconciliation, okay, so on and so forth. All right, so moving on to example number 2. So number 2, we have a campus bookstore selling graphing calculator for $110 and scientific for $16. Okay, so we know that graphing calculators are $110, so we know that this is 110x plus 16y. We don't know how many of each, okay, but we do know that the price value, the value of the price is 110 for scientific, or excuse me, for graphing, and 16 for scientific. Okay, so we know that 110x plus 16y, okay, this will be 1646, so the total will add up to 1646, 1646. Now we also know that the total calculators that were sold, okay, are 50. So we know that x plus y equals 50. But we don't know how many of each. Okay, so first equation, second equation. Okay, again, we can use substitution. So we rearrange this equation over here, so y equals 50 minus x. And we sub in this value into equation number 2. So we know that 110x plus 16y, so 16y will be 50 minus x, equals 1646. All right, so we know that this is 110x plus 16 into 50. This will be 800, so 800 minus 16x. Equals 1646. All right, so 110x minus 16x, 110 minus 16, this will be 94x, so 94x equals 1646 minus 800. Okay, so we know that x equals 1646 take away 800 is going to be how much? Take away 800, this will be 846 divided by 94, this will be 9. Okay, so we know that x is 9, basically means that you sold 9 graphing calculators. Okay, so to figure out the total number of scientific calculators that you sold, you simply sub in x into either one of these two equations. So let's say, okay, 110 into 9 plus 16y equals 1646. Okay, so 16y equals 1646. Take away whatever this value is, 110 times 9, so 990, so 1646 minus 990. This will be 656 divided by 16. Okay, this will be 41. Okay, so your y is basically 41. All right, and just like with the first example, you can sub in your x and y values in both equation 1 and 2 to verify and check. Make sure your left-hand side of the equation is equal to right-hand side. All right, so this is basically how you solve word problems relevant to linear equations or linear systems. On behalf of Electronics, this is Ubay. Have yourself a great day.